Alright, so welcome back to another day of the 100 Days Design Challenge with Xpress-Pixels, and today we're creating a new flyer. Alright, so without further ado, let's just dive into what we have for today. Alright, so the first thing I want to do, of course, is I'm going to select new. So I'm going to create a canvas size, okay? Alright, first we have to select our canvas size. Now you can adjust the canvas size from here, or you pick any of them here. So if you feel the one you're looking for is not here, you can just adjust this from here. Well, I'll use this 1024 by 1200 pixels. And I'm going to click create. Good. Alright, so once that's created, now the first thing I want to do is I'm going to go into my file. We have my resources. This is the background I'll be using here. I'm going to take this, I'm going to drag it and drop it out of Photoshop. I'm going to place this here. Alright, now I'm going to increase this. Okay, now this is good. Alright, so after increasing it, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to add a solid background. So I'm going to come here where I have my adjustment layer on new field. I'm going to select solid colors. I'm going to press okay. Let me take it behind this image here. So I'm going to select from this image. I'm just going to click and then I'm going to select from here. So I want a dark shade of brown. I think this will do. I think this is okay. I'm just going to click OK. Good. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to create a new layer. Here where you have your plus, just going to click on it, move it right in front of this image here. I'm going to come to my gradients tool here, select the color. So I'll be using this. Okay, so Control C. This here you can copy the color code. This here. So here is where you adjust the color. Here is where you adjust the opacity. Okay. So the color here you adjust it here, and then the opacity make sure that's 100. The same thing here. Use the same color, but the opacity adjust it to 0, and then click OK. So we'll just drag from top down. Alright, that's good. Okay, so I want to now I'm going to bring this down a bit. Good. So let me adjust this color here. So use this color code, okay, for your own. Okay, good. So let me just unsee this. Now what I want to do now, to this image right here, I'm going to do something. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go to my view, my selector, and I'm going to select the subject. When the subject is selected, okay, so it's not perfect, but I just need the top part of the head. So this is okay. Alright, so I'm just going to separate. I'll press Ctrl J, okay, to create a new layer of this duplicated layer here. Alright, so I'm going to see this back and I'm going to move it behind this image here. Okay, so I want the image to just pop out, but the background is still there faded. Alright. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to import the next resource I'll be using. Go to it, my file, this is it. I'll just take this, drag and drop side of Photoshop here, and I'm going to place here. Good, so let's just reduce this. I'll raise this up. Okay, good. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this behind this image here also. Alright. Okay. Yeah. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I will go here and I'm going to click hue and saturation. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click it, just right click and then you select create clipping mask and then colorize. Okay. So when you colorize, you just drag it right across to this point here. So I want it to blend with the background. So I want to have a shade of brown. So just drag it here. And then you can just adjust, increase and reduce. Alright, this is okay. Good. So once I'm done with that, now I'll import the next resource. I'll go into my file, we have my resources. This here, I'll take this and drop side of Photoshop. Yeah, I'll just drag this down, increase it and drag this down to this, increase, enter, drag this down, drag this down to this point here. I'm going to go into my filter and I'm going to click on blur and select motion blur. Okay, that's good. I'm going to import the next resource. I'll go into my file, we have my resources. this is it. I'll take this and I'll drag and drop inside of Photoshop, place this here. Good. I'm going to reduce this. I'm going to rotate it a bit. I'll place this here now also. So I'm going to go into my filter also, and I'm going to go into blur and then motion blur. Alright. Okay, this is okay. So let me just adjust here. Just adjust it here. Alright, this is good. Okay, this is okay. Good. And now the next thing I want to add is the last resource here, which is this. I'll take this, I'll drag and drop to the position, and I'm just going to place this here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to place this here, but I'm going to move it behind this image. So I'll take this now, I will drag and drop it right behind these images here. Sorry, right behind this boom. Okay, this family game night. So I will reduce the opacity of it. Alright, we don't want it to be too pronounced in the design, just reduce the opacity. Let me still reduce this. I will reduce this a bit also. Alright, okay. And now for the last one I want to add is just a text. So I'll just go into my text tool. I'm just going to drag right across here. So I'm going to create a more like a box where the text will be placed, like a text box. Now once I'm done creating the text box, I'm just going to select all of these and paste my own text. Good. So this is the text that we're working with. Alright, so let's edit this text box. I want it to be longer. So I'm just going to drag right across here. Alright, this is okay. Just click enter, and I'm going to reduce the size from here. I'm going to adjust this one, and then I'm going to centralize it. Let's drag to the center. Okay, and let's bring it down a bit. Alright, this is good. So what I want to do next is I'm going to take a screenshot of the Shift Control E. I take a screenshot, and then I'm going to go to my filter, and I'm going to select camera raw filter. So I want to make some edits on it. Once camera raw filter opens, I'll just come to my basic here. I'm going to increase the texture. Alright, not too much. I'm going to increase the clarity. Good. And I'm going to increase the dehaze. That's just all I'm going to increase. I won't touch the vibrance. Okay, and then I'm going to click OK. Alright, so once that has taken effect, I'll just come to my filter. We can decide to end it here, but I'm just going to add a bit of noise. Come to my filter, come to noise, and add noise. Alright, around 7 is okay, and then I'm going to click OK. So this will come to the end of the design for today. I hope you learned something new. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you wherever you're watching from. Have a wonderful day. Please do well to like, share, and subscribe, and also click the notification bar so you can get notified for posting a video. Alright, have a wonderful day.